It is 1 a.m. You have checked your phone again. Someone your age just announced a new job, a new city, a new life. And now your own room feels too small. Your body is tired, but your mind keeps asking, why is everyone moving faster than me? Tonight, you do not need to catch up with anyone. Stay here for a moment. This story may help you remember that your path has not disappeared. It is only hidden by the fog. The station was almost empty after midnight. The last train had left a few minutes ago, and the sound of it was still fading somewhere far down the tracks. A thin layer of rain covered the platform. The lights above the benches glowed softly, turning the wet floor into long lines of amber and blue. There was no crowd now, no rushing steps, no voices, no doors opening and closing. Only the quiet platform, only the tracks stretching into the dark, only the feeling that something had just moved on without you. That feeling can appear in life too, not always at a real station. Sometimes it comes while you are lying in bed with your phone in your hand. The screen is too bright for the dark room, but you keep looking anyway. One person has posted a new job, another has moved to a new city. Someone is getting married, someone is traveling, someone has started a business. Someone your age seems calm, certain, and ahead. Then you look around your own room, a cup on the table, a charger beside the bed, a message you have not answered, a plan that has been waiting for weeks, the same ceiling above you, the same question inside your chest. Why does it feel like everyone is moving faster than me? This question hurts because it does not only compare results, it compares direction. You may not even want the exact life other people have. You may not want their job, their city, their relationship, or their version of success. But when your own path feels unclear, anyone who seems to be moving can make you feel still. And stillness can feel like failure when the world keeps praising speed. On the platform, the station clock continued to move. Its face was pale under the light. The hands did not hurry, but they did not stop either. Time has a quiet way of making pressure feel personal. A few years pass, and suddenly you begin to speak to yourself differently. You are not only young, you are old enough to know better. You are not only learning, you are supposed to have a plan. You are not only tired, you are falling behind. Nobody may say these words out loud. Sometimes the harshest voice is the one you carry inside. It watches other people's lives and turns them into evidence. Their progress becomes evidence. Their confidence becomes evidence. Their announcement becomes evidence. Their happiness becomes evidence. Evidence that you are late. Evidence that you are not doing enough. Evidence that your train has already left. But the mind is not always honest when it is afraid. A tired mind can look at a single image and create an entire story around it. It can see one smiling photo and imagine a perfect life behind it. It can see one achievement and forget the years of confusion before it. It can see someone else's clear moment and compare it to your unclear season. That is not a fair comparison. You are seeing their platform after the train has arrived. You are living inside your own waiting. These are not the same view. The rain continued to fall gently across the station roof. Some drops slipped from the edge and landed beside the tracks. The sound was small, steady, almost careful. There was a paper ticket on one of the benches. It had been left behind, softened at the corners by the damp air. Under the station light, it looked both useless and important. A ticket is strange. It only matters because it points somewhere. Without a destination, it is just paper. Many people treat life this way. They believe that a life only has value when it is clearly going somewhere. A promotion, a degree, a relationship, a business, a home, a number that proves progress, a milestone that can be announced. But what about the seasons before the destination is clear? What about the time when you are still deciding which train is yours? What about the years when you try something, stop, begin again, change your mind, lose confidence, rest, and slowly learn what does not belong to you. Those years are not empty. They are often the years that save you from boarding the wrong train just because everyone else was moving. There is a kind of pressure that makes movement look better than honesty. It says, choose quickly, start now. Do not wait, do not look uncertain. Pick a direction before people notice you are confused. And sometimes, under that pressure, a person does move. They choose something not because it feels true, but because standing still feels shameful. They enter rooms they never wanted. They chase goals that belong to someone else. They build a life that looks impressive from the outside and feels unfamiliar on the inside. From far away, it may look like success. At night, it may feel like exile. So perhaps the question is not only, why am I not moving faster? Perhaps the more honest question is, am I trying to move towards something true or only away from the fear of being behind? That question is not easy. It does not give a quick answer, but it is kinder than panic. The platform lights flickered once, then became steady again. In the distance, a signal changed color behind the fog. No train arrived. The tracks remained open and quiet. There is something painful about waiting when other people seem to have left. A person can feel forgotten by time. You may remember classmates who now seem far ahead, friends who already know their path, people younger than you who appear more successful, more disciplined, more loved. Even strangers can begin to feel like proof that you are losing some invisible race. But the race itself deserves to be questioned. Who created it? Who decided the correct age for becoming successful? Who decided when love should arrive? Who decided how quickly a person should heal, earn, choose, grow, or understand themselves? Most of these rules were never truly given to you. They were absorbed from family conversations, from school, from social media, from comparison, from old fear, from watching people receive respect when they achieved something visible. Slowly, the rules became part of your inner voice. By this age, I should be here. By now, I should know this. If I were serious, I would have done more. If I were talented, I would be further along. But a life is not a single timetable. Even a real station has many platforms, different trains, different routes, delays, transfers, quiet stops that do not appear important until much later. You may be delayed. You may be changing platforms. You may be standing still because the train you almost took was not meant for you. None of these things mean your journey is over. The difficult part is that waiting rarely looks beautiful while you are inside it. Waiting can feel like failure. It can feel passive, embarrassing, even lonely. It can make you question your worth. It can make you avoid people because you do not want to explain why nothing looks different yet. Someone asks, "What are you doing now?" A simple question. But inside, it can touch a deep bruise. You may want to give an answer that sounds clear, something respectable, something that proves your life is moving. Instead, the truth feels too soft, too complicated, too unfinished. I am trying. I am not sure. I am tired. I am learning what I do not want. I am rebuilding quietly. I am still here. These answers may not sound impressive at a table full of confident voices, but they are not shameful. They are honest, and honest seasons matter. A person who is honest about being lost may be closer to a true path than a person who is confidently walking into a life they secretly hate. The station became quieter. The rain slowed. Somewhere behind the walls, an old machine hummed softly. The empty benches held small reflections of light. Nothing dramatic happened. No train suddenly appeared. No sign came down from the sky. The waiting remained. But sometimes the meaning of waiting changes when you stop treating it as punishment. Waiting can be a space where your nervous system finally stops running. Waiting can be a place where borrowed dreams begin to lose their grip. Waiting can be the quiet distance you need in order to hear your own voice again. When you are always chasing, You rarely ask if the thing ahead of you is worth chasing. You only run. And when you are always comparing, you rarely see the life directly in front of you. You only measure. Comparison makes the present moment disappear. It takes the room you are in, the body you have, the breath moving through you, and turns all of it into a waiting area for a better version of life. But your current life is not only a waiting area, it is still your life, even now. Even while things are unclear, the cup beside your bed is part of your life. The quiet street outside is part of your life. The small effort you made today is part of your life. The way you kept going through a difficult feeling is part of your life. Not everything meaningful looks like movement. Some meaningful things look like staying gentle when shame tells you to hate yourself, staying honest when fear tells you to pretend, staying alive inside a season that does not yet make sense. There's an old kind of courage in that. Not the loud kind, not the kind people clap for, the quiet kind. The kind that keeps breathing on an empty platform after the last train has left. If this quiet story is helping your mind slow down, you can gently like this video and subscribe to Calmer Rhythm Podcast, so this calm space can find you again on another heavy night. No pressure, only if it feels right. Let us stay here a little longer. The platform is still empty. The clock is still moving. The tracks still lead somewhere, even though the fog hides the distance. This is important. The fog has not erased the tracks. It only hides the part you cannot see yet. Your life may be like that tonight. The direction may not be clear. The next step may feel small. Other people may seem far away. But the path has not disappeared just because you cannot see the whole shape of it. You do not need to understand your entire journey before taking one honest step. Maybe tomorrow's step is not dramatic. Maybe it is drinking water before opening your phone. Maybe it is sending one message you have avoided. Maybe it is closing an app that keeps turning other people's lives into weapons against your own. Maybe it is looking at your plans and removing the ones that were created only from fear. Maybe it is resting because a tired mind cannot choose clearly. Small steps may feel almost insulting when you are afraid of being behind. The mind wants a grand solution, a new life by morning, a clear identity, a sudden confidence, a train that arrives loudly and proves everything will be fine. But most healing does not arrive like that. It comes quietly. It comes through small choices repeated with more kindness. It comes when you stop using other people's speed as a reason to abandon yourself. It comes when you realize that being late to someone else's life may mean being on time for your own. Hold that thought gently. Being late to someone else's life may mean being on time for your own. The sentence may not remove all fear, but it can soften the grip of comparison. There are paths that would have looked impressive and slowly emptied you. There are opportunities that would have made sense to everyone except your own heart. There are timelines that would have earned approval but cost you peace. So if you did not arrive there, maybe it is not only loss. Maybe some part of your life was protecting a quieter truth. That does not mean everything is easy. It does not mean you should never try. It does not mean waiting always feels peaceful. It simply means your worth is not measured by how closely your life matches someone else's schedule. The rain had almost stopped now. Only a few drops moved from the station roof. A warm light shone over the bench, over the forgotten ticket, over the wet platform where no one was rushing anymore. There was stillness, but it no longer felt like failure. It felt like a pause between departures, a place to breathe, a place to choose more carefully, a place to stop chasing trains that were never yours. If you want to leave one quiet sentence in the comments, write this: I am allowed to move at my own pace. Maybe someone else will read it tonight and feel less alone on their own platform. Now let the station become softer. Let the tracks fade gently into the dark. Let the clock become less important. The last train leaving does not mean there will never be another one. One missed chance does not mean your life is closed. One slow year does not mean you have failed. One unclear season does not mean you are lost forever. You are allowed to be between places. You are allowed to wait without shame. You are allowed to choose carefully instead of quickly. You are allowed to build a life that may not impress everyone, but finally feels like somewhere you can breathe. Maybe the world will still move fast tomorrow. There will be announcements, pictures, progress, people stepping into new chapters, news that touches the old fear inside you. When that happens, try to remember the platform, the wet floor, the warm lamp, the empty tracks, the fog that hides the distance but does not destroy the way forward. Let other people's trains leave without turning every departure into a wound. Bless their road if you can, then return to your own. Your road may be quieter. It may ask for more patience than you wanted. It may bend through years you did not plan, but it is still yours. And there is something sacred about a life that slowly becomes honest. Breathe in, let the chest soften. Breathe out, let the race loosen its hold. You do not have to catch every train. You do not have to become everyone. You do not have to prove tonight that your path is real. The platform is quiet. The light is warm. The rain has stopped. Somewhere beyond the fog, another morning is waiting, not rushing, not accusing, only waiting. And when it comes, you can meet it from where you are, not from where you think you should have been. From here, this place, this breath, this unfinished but living life. Rest your mind now. Rest the part of you that keeps checking the distance between your life and everyone else's. Rest the part of you that feels ashamed for needing more time. Rest the part of you that keeps listening for trains that already left. There will be other lights, other roads, other chances, other mornings. For tonight, stay with the quiet. Let the station sleep. Let the tracks disappear into soft indigo dark. Let the warm lamp hold the platform without asking anything from it. You are not behind. You are here, and here is still a place where life can begin again. Sleep well. Calm Rhythm Podcast.